Testing. Is this thing on? Testing. Oh, okay, it is. This is just a test. 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 This is just a test.
Disrespected city boy, but ain't nobody true as me. Hustler till I die, they better have that in my eulogy. Getting in that overtime, I took my work to work with me. So while I'm on this paper chase, it's paper cuts. Purposely, my net worth they're pondering. Skill set astonishing. Married the game without a ring. A breath of fresh air I'ma bring. Rise and fall, no I'm no swing. Allergic to fake, I'm fresher than spring. I don't give, I take, I'm selfish and mean. I'm fly as a fucking airplane wing. I'm out of space, I'm Freddy Krueger. Talk shit to my face, sorry to who knew you. Cause my folks will leave black and blue. I don't send them to your door if they ain't going right through them. And I keep the weapon drawn like a fucking cartoonist. And they bent out of shape like an animal balloon. Is there the beat is a whale, I'm a fucking harpooner. Yeah, Peter kiss my ass, I'm a fucking baboon. Tasmanian devil every track, cause I'm a Looney Tune. Hooded villain with the scowl, yeah, like I'm Dr. Doom. I mop and broom, I clean you up. Insurance fraud, your claim is tough. A swish you sweet, it's a bomb that's sweet. A lighter in me, I flame it up, no banging, bro.
This is just a test. 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 This is just a test.
This is just a test that you ain't studied up for. Yeah, crime scene a mess, but I'ma blood it up more. I've been down with the sessions, pushing out, go y'all lying to impress like fiction and folklore. What has happened is a damn shame. First play of my game, winning is my mind frame. Headshots, mind games, tech nine, switchblades, brass knuckles, AKs, dynamite and grenades, blackout, be afraid. Time, I'm afraid not. Kill 'em all, blood clot. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I think he's a thug now. Cinderella, Goldilocks, they fairy tales and Photoshop. They talk shit and pose a lot. Allow me to impose a thought. You disrespect, you be destructive. Beat the beast, be the boss. I'm known for pissing people off. Efficient boats and I'm a logger. Butcher shopping day a hog. Tadpole to a frog. A mad bull if you a dog and I believe if you a god. Set here to cause destruction and crumble your infrastructure. Don't need applause or introduction. They on my dick like who you fucking. All the chicks I keep them clucking. Breasts and thighs a KFC bucket. I get my Mac on and keep on trucking. They all love me no matter how reluctant. I'm in charge, bitch. Keep me plugged in. A gentleman who also be thugging. You dead weight like what that cat drugging. A pesticide when they be bugging. Time's up. Pencils on the desk. Don't worry, class. I know you did your best. And it was hard for some. Easy for the rest. It ain't the end of your life if you fail. Cause
this is just a test. 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 Just a test. Just a test. This is just a test.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of E-Roc Radio. We are... Oh, I always forget. All that shit. As much as I love Black Justice, no more Black Justice. Just kidding. I love you, bro. But we are back. It is episode... What did I say? Episode 20. Holy shit. We've been doing this for 20 episodes now. I know I wasn't here last week. I was on tour. Had a hell of a lot of fun. And speaking of tour, these guys that I have on tonight came out to my Colorado show, rocked the set. Please help me welcome IllMindz Entertainment. How's it going, brothers?
What up?
So, let's see. We got Revolver and Dazed. Revolver's on the left and Dazed is on the right, if you're looking at your screen.
Yes, sir.
So how did you guys come up with all of these names? So like, how did you come up with Revolver? How did you come up with Dazed? And then collectively, how did you come up with IllMindz?
Well, so the way I came up with Revolver, so my very first rap name was Lil Blue. That's what I first came up with. And so that just it didn't stick out to me. And then I came up with D Looney because a lot of people know me by DJ. So um after that it just really didn't click. And then the way I came up with Revolver was, and like I said, for people that don't know, it's spelled R3VOLVA. And the way I came up with it is I was actually my mom's friend. Her name is Summer. She bought me this book, and I was just flipping through it, and it's just a book of nothing but guns. And I'm just looking through it, and I was looking at all like the rapper names, Tech Nine and Mac 10 and everything from back when I was younger, listening to a bunch of hip hop music, and I was like, I just seen a revolver that just like stuck out to me, and I was like, you know what if I name myself that, but go ahead and put the, instead of ER, I put the R, change the R with the, with the, and then the E with the 3, then VOLVA, revolver. And so what that actually stands for is raw, extraordinary, vain. The O is for Omaha, Nebraska. L is for loyal. V is for versatile. And A is for all around. So that's how I came up with it.
Okay, that's unique. I like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my story ain't nothing like that, man. So like,
Making him choke on his drink and shit. Look at that.
I'll figure out something. Nah, man. But Days, man, it comes from to like when I first started rapping, man. Like I was that shy kid, like I didn't want to tell people that I rapped or like wrote poetry or nothing like that. So the only way people could get me to rap is if they got me drunk or high, man. So like I would only be able to rap under the influence. And then like when I write music too, like a lot of my music comes from like, if I have like a little alcohol in my system, if I'm feeling a little dazed, you feel me? So and when I perform, I have to at least most of the time I have to have at least one beer in me before I get on stage, man. So that's where Days comes from.
All right, and then how did you come up with IllMindz?
Well, IllMindz actually originated between me and my brother named Tony Larson. Me and him actually, we came up with it. We actually entered a Apollo contest up in Denver, Colorado. And we really didn't have no name. And we was like, yeah, like we was trying to come up with this name, that name. And then he was like, yo, what if we called ourselves IllMindz? And, everybody always relates that back to Hobson because it's ill space mind. But ours is, IllMind, all one word with a Z at the end. Yeah. So that's, to me, I think that's what makes ours a little unique and a little more different. And, but we came up with that just like, it was kind of just on like a humbug, man. It was just last minute. And then other than that, I was just like, I was like, we got to put like an identity to it. And so we always, our style of music and the way that we will put rhymes together, we always said, man, that's ill. And I was just like, and this come from our minds. So we was like, all right, we just call ourselves IllMindz. And then, my brother, his ass need to do more music. If you're watching this boy, he's pretty dope, man. He need to actually get back to it. But me and my boy Days, we actually just clicked up. We've been knowing each other going on 2 years, like 2 years now, and then we just, I seen his drive, his passion, and he was like, "Yo, can I be part of IllMindz?" And I was just like, "Oh yeah, like for sure." Like it ain't even a thing like, "Oh yeah, like IllMindz is mine." Like no, like this is a group thing. Like it ain't about one individual or this person trying to stand out or that person trying to stand out. We do this shit as a unit. So when I move, he move. When he move, I move. So that's we just been trying to build this brand and get it out there. We just hopefully like we're not expecting to be everybody cup of tea either. So rather you fuck with us, you fuck with us. If not, so be it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I fuck with you guys. I mean, I wouldn't have had I wouldn't have had you on my show if I didn't fuck with you guys for real.
Already, shit. We fuck with you too, bro. And we, like I said, we appreciate you so much for even having us on your, to be featured on your tour. That's cool. Like we appreciate the love, man.
Hell yeah, most definitely, bro. So how long have you guys been doing music?
I've been doing music since I was 12 years old. I really didn't take it serious until I was about 18 to 19 years old. I'm 33 now. So, it's been been quite a bit. It's been a long time coming, and as far as bro,
Yeah, I've been making music since I was like writing music since I was 13, but I didn't really get into it till 2 years ago. So I've only been like, like performing and releasing songs for 2 years now.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
How old are you, Dazed?
21.
Fuck, I forgot you're younger than me.
yeah, he a baby.
Everybody says I'm young. I feel old as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I mean, I'm not that much older than you. I'm only 24, bro. So like,
Okay.
like I thought you were like older than me.
Oh yeah. Damn, I already got that. Wow. Yeah. All right. I'll take it.
I thought you were like 27.
Damn, 27? Okay. I never got that before.
Like I'm not gonna lie. That's all I thought you were.
That's wild.
So being that you guys, how many shows have you guys done as a unit?
Fuck. Well, I know we got some of these tickets on the wall back here.
Okay, so
a little collage on the
Let's
side.
start from the beginning. Okay, so Jones.
Well, actually,
Two Roses.
Well, Two Roses, and even started back at Brush. Remember?
Oh yeah,
that's where we
met.
met.
Yeah, so Brush, Roses, Jones, Jerry Benton, Cash, UBI, Afro Man, Mr. Pookie, Little Flip, Loonies, Cutout Spring Show,
the Coast to Coast,
Rod Coast to Coast.
So I said about 13, 14 shows almost, something like that together.
Okay. So what's your favorite venue that you've performed at?
That's a tough question.
I would have to say, I'll probably have to say it was probably Herman's Hideaway, man, at the King Cash show. We actually got on for that show, and shout out to King Cash, man. We actually get him on a feature and everything too. So
yep, I already got him on a feature. I showed you that shit.
Oh yeah, I already know it's dope. I fucks with that shit. But definitely, bro. Yeah, man. I gotta say that show was probably one of the livest shows that I've done. I mean, I performed in front of more people, but as far as the energy, I would say in that building that night was absolutely magnificent. The crowd, I mean, everybody got like a standing ovation, man. It was dope. Like, and I can say everybody, that was like real support right there. You know what I mean? It wasn't just somebody performed and then they just left. You know what I mean? Right after everybody stayed, it was so cool, and it was just genuine love, to be honest.
I'd have to agree with Revolve, like, cause that Herman's Hideaway show, man, that was dope, man. And besides me dropping the microphone, I dropped the microphone and I said
in the middle of the set,
called out. No.
But he did that 2 shows in a row though. That's what was fucking.
Back to back.
Oh my god.
That shit was funny, man.
I was gonna say, if you guys said the Terminal Bar, I was gonna smack you. Like, why the fuck is that your favorite bar? Like, don't get me wrong, I love that bar. I work there, but like, why the hell is that your favorite venue you performed at?
Oh Lord. No, man. What I will say is all the artists there that night, man. Like meeting you and UBI and
that was definitely a fun show.
What's his name? Bedbury Music, like meeting, like, hey, bro. All of them out there, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Minnesota, though, bro.
Yeah,
hey, real talk. I got nothing but love for y'all out there, man.
I have some not so nice things to say about a certain person, but I'm not going to say them online.
I'll say save that one.
I'll tell you when we're off the air. Remind me. I'll talk to you about it off the air.
Already.
So, yeah, how many songs do you guys have together?
Let's see. We got War, Smoke, Voices.
The Lemon Pepper.
Yeah, we did a Lemon Pepper remix as well off that Drake beat. And I know, and I think that's like collectively as of right now, that's what we got like out. I mean, actually, War still ain't even out. We just waiting for Cash to send his verse back.
Oh, Cash gonna be on that one?
Yeah, Cash is actually getting on War. We're gonna shoot a video and everything to it too. So that shit should be coming soon for everybody to check out. That's about to be dope. We already got like planned out how we gonna do it and everything. It's pretty nice and behind the scenes.
I remember you guys did that one at my show, didn't you? That was your last song that you did, I think. And you guys had a little choreography with that shit too. That shit was kind of cool.
Yeah, most people tell us that's what they like about it is the choreography of it. Is us just, I mean, it's just a little step side to side and just try to draw you in. You know what I mean? That's just the whole.
And it definitely does. The way that you guys put it on, it definitely draws you guys. It definitely draws people in. Like it's cool the way that you guys do it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So with all the songs, okay. Well, let me back up here. How many songs do you guys each have individually?
I say for me, individual, like that's like on the internet. Is that what you asking, or just like what I have like coming out?
Just in general, all of it.
So I know I got some on Reverb Nation. I say me alone, I maybe got 40, 50 by myself.
Okay.
And as far as bro, you got about
I might have like 10 songs, 10, 12 songs.
Yeah, but you ain't been doing this seriously like that for that long, so
yeah.
that's understandable.
Hell yeah.
So out of all of those songs, what is your guys' favorite song of yours to perform? It can be a solo track or it can be an IllMindz track.
It's gonna take me a minute. If you want to answer yours real quick, I gotta think about that.
I would have to say my favorite one. Are you asking like favorite song in general or favorite song to perform?
Favorite song to perform.
To perform of mine would probably be I'm gonna have to go with damn, that's a tough question, man.
Well, I think the one performing for me, I would say I like Smoke because being that we interact with each other and we go back and forth towards the end of that song. I think to me, I love that, and to do it on stage live is we've got so many good reactions out of people when we perform it. You know what I mean? So I would have to say that one would probably be one of my favorites to perform right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have to say my favorite one to perform would probably be either like two-way tie, man. I would say our like our song War We Have, or one of my songs called On My Own.
Okay.
That's pretty dope.
Okay.
I like that one.
Okay, dope. Well, let me see. Who is an artist? It can be living or okay. How I like to ask this question is, you can pick one living and one dead. What artist would you want to do a collab with?
Man.
One living, one dead.
Well, me personally, I'm a huge Strange Music fan. Me personally, I have to go, even though he's not with Strange Music anymore, he's still affiliated, but Ritz, that's my favorite artist.
My homie got a feature from Ritz.
Yeah, that's who. One of these days, man, I'm gonna send out something to him and talk to his manager, and hopefully we could get that cracking, because that would just be a dream come true. I don't give a damn if it sells or views, with just the fact that I would be able to do that with one of my favorite artists. That would be dope as fuck.
What about you, Days?
I would have to say Machine Gun Kelly. And the reason I say that is because I feel like that man gets so much hate and so much negativity thrown his way. And like, but see, I grew up listening to Machine Gun Kelly before he was signed to Bad Boy. Like I've known Machine Gun Kelly for a long time, so like just like watching his progress, like him progress and everything, and like him change his styles and his growth he's made, and like watching him like just get where he is today, man. Like I would have to say Machine Gun Kelly, man, because like that dude has thrown so much inspiration into me and to the artist I am today. So okay. I would definitely say MGK.
I'd say personally, I'm not really a huge MGK fan, but that's just
no. But most people aren't. And
I will give him credit. I do like one of his songs, and you probably can guess which one it is.
I don't know.
Wild Boy.
Wild Boy, yeah.
That one's dope.
If
I mainly like it because I really actually like Flocka's verse on that one.
Yeah.
Flocka
If you
went
get a
hard on
chance,
that one.
if you get a chance, man, definitely check out his song. It's called "Letter to My Fans." That's what definitely has to be like my all-time favorite song by MGK. It's like as an artist, it's like I don't know. It speaks to every artist within itself, man. I feel like it's really poetic.
Okay, well, y'all gave me a living artist. Now, how about someone who's passed away? Who would you like to collab with? That like say you could resurrect this one artist for this one song, and then he's dead again.
Mac Miller.
Okay.
I would say Mac Miller, man. That dude was legendary, man. He was top notch artist, man. Real poetic. His delivery, his punchlines, and like his type of music, man. I would say Mac Miller.
Okay.
For me, I just straight up Tupac.
Respect.
Tupac.
Respect.
Like just, and I know a lot of people probably be like, your styles wouldn't mix, but it's not that I do one style. I feel like I said, with the A in Revolver is for all around, and I feel like I could do anything down there. You know what I mean? And I think to have Pac would just be like, that would just be crazy because he was one of my biggest influences growing up listening to music. As far as an artist who's gone and not with us anymore, even though people say he's still alive and all that shit, but but
all
that
those
was
conspiracy theories and whatnot.
Hell yeah, but Pac, man, the damn show, man.
To Brandon Clark on Facebook, who's asking, I am doing submissions, but I do interviews in between. So just keep on watching. I'll get to you. Don't worry. I got your submission, homie. He's apparently an artist from the UK, so we'll play him in here after a little while.
All right.
But speaking of music, I think we'll get into some of your guys' music here, because I usually like to play my interviews music first. So I got a few songs here. I got Intro, Feeling That I'm Feeling. I Got a Purpose.
Yeah, those are 3 songs off my album.
Oh, those are just your songs?
Yeah, those are just me on those. And then like I said, I sent you the link to today's page if you wanted to play anything off of that.
Yeah, I got it here. I think I'll do one of each. How about that?
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll start off with one of yours, Revolver. Which one do you want me to play?
You go ahead. You can choose, man. That's really up to you. The intro, that's actually how my album is gonna kick off. So if you want to get a sneak peek of that, all 3 of these are on there, but intro is the very first one. So
we don't want to give it away too much, man. We want to anticipate the hype for it. So I'm thinking we'll do I Got a Purpose.
Okay, you can do that one too.
So I'm gonna have you go ahead and mute yourselves real quick here.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna get into this. This is I Got a Purpose by Revolver.
As I wake up and the thought just hits my mind. Got mouths to feed and so I'm headed towards the grind. Put in that work and go berserk, that's over mine. Cutting these niggas off if you can't match my grind. I'm putting you on, no I can't front no zone. Showing too much love and these niggas they doing you wrong. Standing 10 toes and throwing my blows and clutching my nine. Don't need no new friends, my nigga, I'm doing just fine. Now that's that real talk. I hop in the whip and I peel off. Feel like I'm winning that thing because my leather is so soft. Play with the wrong one and that's how you be getting knocked off. I said all that just to say this. It's a lot on my mind. I might just blow a circuit. Pressure in this life of mine turn me to a different person. I lived a life of crime. I could tell you it ain't worth it. God bless me so many times. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. It's a lot on my mind. I might just blow a circuit. Pressure in this life of mine turned me to a different person. I lived a life of crime. I could tell you it ain't worth it. God bless me so many times. Now I know I got a purpose. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got to grind, but I must keep my guard up. Been in these situations where I've been bruised and scarred up. Right with the closest ones that's to me when it was hard, bruh. Can't hold a real one down and ain't no way we starve. And I gotta push forward, continue my stride and I'm flooring. Don't play no games, don't listen to lanes, ain't got no time for it. No, I've been on this mission, but moments I'm missing. I pray to my lady that she don't stop bitching about time away with all of my children. I'm trying to make it, is all that I'm doing, the dream I'm pursuing. I pray that I could open these doors. All the pain that I've been through, only Lord knows. Can't stay in one spot, I gotta stay on the go. I said all that just to say this. It's a lot on my mind. I might just blow a circuit. Pressure in this life of mine turned me to a different person. I lived a life of crime. I could tell you it ain't worth it. God bless me so many times. Now I know I got a purpose. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. It's a lot on my mind. I might just blow a circuit. Pressure in this life of mine turned me to a different person. I lived a life of crime. I could tell you it ain't worth it. God bless me so many times. Now I know I got a purpose. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got lately I've been smoking and drinking to deal with the pain and I'm thinking about all of these demons I'm facing. Pressure keeps going, it's getting outrageous. Sharing my chapter through all of these pages. The story, no glory, I'm praying. Been through it all and I'm saying, hope I wake up before I hit pavement. If you feel the same, then hold on. Just hold on. Look me in the eyes, you so strong. You so strong. You so strong. Looking in the mirror and this is what I tell myself. I feel like ISO cause I'm at war with myself. It's a lot on my mind. I might just blow a circuit. Pressure in this life of mine turned me to a different person. I lived a life of crime. I could tell you it ain't worth it. God bless me so many times. Now I know I got a purpose. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. It's a lot on my mind. I might just blow a circuit. Pressure in this life of mine turned me to a different person. I lived a life of crime. I could tell you it ain't worth it. God bless me so many times. Now I know I got a purpose. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got a purpose. Whoa, whoa. Now I know I got a purpose. Now I know I got a purpose. Now I know I got a purpose.
So I heard you found a man, explains why you were distant. Said I tried to throw you love, but you fumbled it and missed it. I guess that's who I am, a person who can't love. Cause every time I try, I'm getting backstabbed through this trust. So you think that he's the one, perfect girl, I'm happy. No point in being mad if he's the reason that you're laughing. I hope he shows you love and I hope he plays his part. I hope he builds you up and then I hope he breaks your heart. Man, I've been through hell and back, I'm done fighting for this bitch. I don't want you in my head, so I don't burn up all your shit. Man, I'm through, I've had enough. There's a reason why I left. There's a reason I don't call. There's a reason I don't text. See, you must think that I'm a crazy motherfucker, the type to go to jail cause I'm a shady motherfucker. I guess I'm always drinking, I'm a wasted motherfucker. But how you gonna switch up to that basic motherfucker? See, I thought you were my bandage, I'm damaged up in my brain. So why did you examine it, happen to look away? So enough with all the lies, what we had it wasn't special. Cause every time we try, always ends up feeling stressful. So tell me, am I wrong? Is it something that I did? Is it cause I'm making songs that cause you to vanish off my grid? I was hoping for a kid and one day be my wife, but I guess all love was wrong, so you can move on with your life. Fuck. Truth be honest, yeah, I met it when I upped and left and stopped it. Cause if I might have a kid, I need a love that isn't toxic. Cause I swear that I'ma lose it if in music I don't blow. And I'm not making excuses, my worst fears to die alone. And I'm not in love with you, I'm in love with who you were. All the memories we have, but sometimes memories are worse. Cause those texts turn to words, and those words turn to tears. Days turn to months, and those months turn to years. See, I don't know how to love, cause I ain't grow up with that source. Everyone that's close to family around me then got divorced. See, she said that I'm selfish, that I manipulate and cut her. But how you gonna say that when I checked up on your mother? So I smoke another blunt till I fade away and crash. You can call me what you want, cause I'm just stating out the facts. See, I made a song for us, but you told me not to share it. Not to mention any names, but the shoe fits, you can wear it. See, I'm trying to paint a picture, but I keep running out of ink. I try to open up, but you're the one who holds the key. See, you're the type to lose it, cause you don't know how to use it. It is more than just a key, it's my heart, but girl, you clueless. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but the biggest for the best. The fact I'm always working just piles onto my stress. I've been trying to find a way, only compass through my laughter. But the world is black and gray when you're single and a rapper. That's it, no longer friends, see, I hope you're doing better. I always had that love, and that's love you cannot measure. I'll never understand what's the reason why I met her. Cause I love what someone's saying, so here's the last to all my letters, eh?
And we are back. That last song you heard was Last Letter by Dazed of IllMindz Entertainment, who is with me on the live right now. How's it hanging, everybody?
Going good, bro. Going good. Like I said, appreciate you for having us once again.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Oh, what first got you guys into music?
You go first, man.
I say for me, bro, it was most of my family actually didn't even know that I even did music. I hid it for a long time. I was real shy about it. But I want to say, to me, it was the best way to vent. It was always something like just me writing it down was just like always, it was like a stress reliever for me. So that was one thing that I always tried to make it to where when I did it, like I make myself feel better, and I wouldn't stop writing until I felt better. And so once I noticed that I could rhyme and put these words together kind of like a train, that's when I just started. I was like, all right, I know I could do this. I know how to rap. But sports is my biggest passion before anything. Like sports was definitely my basketball, football, that was my go-to. But when I found music, it was kind of like, hell yeah, let's run with this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about you, Days?
Mine actually came to me when I was 13 years old, and so I always had a love for music, you know. But my first time ever writing poetry. So I was actually going through like a lot in my personal life. I used to get bullied and beat up a lot in school growing up. You feel me? Like I had my nose broken twice, both my thumbs, a pinky, my wrist. You know, I'll often get my ass whooped back in elementary and middle school. And you know, I would go from, you know, school back to my personal home, you know, and I had an abusive stepdad, you know, who used to drink all the time and, you know, smoke meth, and it's just a chaotic household, you know. So like at 13, I actually tried committing suicide, and during that process, I actually had, you know, this poetry thing pop up into my head. And since then, I've been hooked on poetry, and then from poetry, I made into actual songs. From songs, I went to hip hop, and then, you know, that kind of process came along to where I just never lost that passion for poetry and, you know, lyrics. So,
damn.
Hey, that's the same thing.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, man.
It's all good, man. I mean, I feel like everything happens for a reason, you know, and if it wasn't for, you know, my life growing up, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I'm thankful for every event I have in my life. So it's all love.
I mean, I agree with you. I wouldn't be where I am today if some of the events in my life didn't happen. So
Damn sure.
I definitely agree with you, but it's still okay to admit that it sucks that it happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. But I mean, it's a lot of people ask me, they're like, if you could go back in time and like change one thing in your past, and I tell this to every person who asks me this question: if you go back and change one thing, I tell them nothing. That's why I say I tell them every time I say nothing, man, because I feel like the journey through life from A to Z, every letter in between that is very valuable in your life lesson. So I look at that.
Okay, I totally respect that, man, for real. Um, what is your guys' creative process like?
Honestly, for me, going in writing a song, I never go in with an idea unless it's like premeditated already. Like if I had an idea that like I just wrote one word down. Sometimes I'll just go off that, but 9 times out of 10, when I go in to make a song, I just play the instrumental. Let it come to me. I never really try to, because to me, I think that's the freest way to let your mind wander and escape and bring all these thoughts in different ways. Because I feel like if you go with one thing, I feel like that always will limit you to where you want to go with a song. You know what I mean? Like that's just me. And I know that might not be everybody else, but like I said, for me, it's just play the instrumental, and what first thing that comes down, write it. If I don't like it, scribble it out, do another line, scribble it out, and I just keep going till I find that right one that fits that instrumental.
And I drive myself crazy, man. So like I don't listen to a lot of music anymore, man. I'll be honest, man. 80-90% of the time, I listen to instrumentals. That's all I listen to, bro. So like, I have a playlist and all instrumentals and everything, man. I'll have like maybe 20 instrumentals in there or whatever, and I'll play that every day, and I'll go through every single instrumental through every day, man. And if like eventually something will happen in my process of the day to where I'll be thinking about a certain thing, and if it lands on a certain instrumental, I kind of let the lyrics come to me, and then I just kind of like place them into what needs to be placed into, and that's kind of how I just like create my process. You feel me?
For sure. Sir, I know I keep looking in other directions. My stepmom was coming in and talking to me. This is actually the last show, the last E-Roc radio I'm going to be doing, because I do it at my dad's place. But they're actually moving to Arizona here like this weekend. So you see me kind of looking off and getting a little distracted. It's because my stepmom's moving around trying to get things taken care of.
Yeah, it's all good, brother.
But yeah, this is the last E-Roc radio I'll be doing at my dad's. I'm still trying to figure out where the heck I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
But I figured I'd try to get you guys in before to find a new spot to do it. Because I can't do it at my house because my internet's trash.
Need to get with Spectrum, bro. Get with Spectrum.
That's what I got over here, bro, is Spectrum, but we don't have that. We don't have that available over at my house.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you.
We've got some shitty ass CenturyLink. So what is the most trouble you guys have ever gotten into?
Like together, or like separate?
It can be either one.
I say we ain't been in no trouble together.
Being kind of Subway.
Well, we just had an incident just recently where I had to pull my pistol out on the dude because he was threatening me and my kids and days, talking about he was gonna stab us and shit. So I wasn't playing no games.
Next thing you know, we turn around, there's cops with big ass ARs, like drawn on us and shit. We're like, what?
But as far as being in trouble, you talking about like with the law?
It could be any kind of trouble, bro. It don't have to be with the law.
I mean, I'm about to say with the law, I mean, I only got a couple charges on my record: simple possession of marijuana and what's that? Criminal impersonation because I lied about my name when I was like 19 or 20 years old because I knew I had a warrant. But that's probably the most trouble that I've been in. Now I can say there's some other things that we could go into detail off air.
Right. Yeah,
that's just fact.
that's
So I can't go into a lot of shit like that. But yeah.
Man, as far as me, bro, I grew up in juvie, bro. So like, my juvenile record, bro. I could sit here and go on for days about that shit. But I mean, it's I got assaulting a police officer one time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but that was it was stupid, man.
That shit happens.
Yeah.
What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Ready? Best advice. I'm gonna say two things. So first one, life is like a bicycle. In order to maintain balance, you have to keep pedaling. And a wise person once told me, "Fuck it."
I like the first one better than the second one, but I because I've not heard that bicycle one before, so that's interesting.
Right, that's one of my favorite quotes, man.
I have to say the best advice that I have to say it came from my grandpa. He passed away 2010. My grandpa, he always told me, he said, make your mark on this earth. No matter what you do, make your mark and make people remember who you are. And he said the thing based on what you do is how you're going to be remembered. And so that's why I feel through this music, I feel it's such a platform and a way to get yourself out there. But to me, it's not all about the music. To me, it's about people, fans, because if they can relate to it, then that's more important. You can save somebody's life just by one song. You know what I mean? Just may not even be the whole song. It could be one part that in that song that could just like one bar that can change somebody's life and, you know, save their life, or have them reach out to another family member to save their life, or a friend, best friend, mom, dad, uncle, cousin, whatever. You know what I mean? And so my grandpa, he always told me to, you know, make your mark, make the world remember you. And I got to say that from my uncle Aaron, who just passed away 1 month today. He told me the same thing. He told me he was always so proud of me. He said, let the world hear your voice. So I'm going to continue to do that. And RIP to my uncle Aaron, man.
I gotta say, you know, having just lost my maternal grandfather this year, you know, grandfathers all usually try to get the best advice. I swear.
I send my condolences, bro, for real.
Yeah, he passed away. He's been gone 8 months at this point.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go through that, man.
Man, for real.
Man, you know what's real? I lost my dog and my grandpa in the same fucking month. Fucking shitty.
Hey, a dog is a man's best friend, bro. So I truly understand that, man. For real.
Trying to get myself comfortable.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely, you know, grandpas usually try to get the best advice. At least mine did.
Yeah.
You know, I can't speak for everyone's because everyone's family is different. But.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's that old school way that, you know, they're not going to sugarcoat nothing for you. They're going to give it to you how it is. And it depends on how you take it and run with it.
Yep. So if you could go and open up for any artist right now, who would it be?
If I could open up for any artist?
Yeah, like say someone called you right now and be like, look, I got an opening slot for this artist. Who would that be?
I would like to say, honestly, I would like to do King ISO, being that we from the same city. You know, I like to see people from the city win. You know what I mean? And King ISO, I stay bumping his music, and he would definitely be, if somebody hit me up, said, hey, I got a slot, you want to hop on? No questions asked. Just give me time, date, whatever. You know what I mean? We'll be there.
Super dope. So hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'd have to go with Eminem, man. That's the GOAT, bro.
Respect.
Gotta give it the GOAT.
I clapped that out.
I would do the same shit, man. If I got hit up for fucking Eminem, like I'll be the same as you,
Bro, I'm
Revolver.
quitting
Like,
my
just
job.
give me a
I'm
date
quitting
and
my
time. Like, well, I'll be
job,
there.
All that. I'm quitting my job.
Like, I will travel wherever the heck I need to go. Like, where do I
I'll
gotta
stay
go
here
for
with
this
you,
show
you
if I
know.
gotta open up for M? Like, real talk. Like, I will fly my ass all the way out to Detroit. I don't care.
Right?
um. So okay, I was asking, what the best advice you've ever been. So a question I like to ask my artists that I bring on is, what advice would you give to your fans?
I say, shit. That's a really good question. I never thought about that before. If I had to give any advice to fans, like who is anybody that's true fans of ours, I say, um, keep striding, just because I want them to look at us like normal people. Don't look at us like, we above you, or, that we're like a god in your eyes. No, we are regular people living a day-to-day life just like everybody else. And be patient with us for when this music comes, is stick with us through the grind, because I already told bro, the day that we blow and we do something big, for the fans that's been there, and I mean for the new fans that come into, of course, but for like the day ones, I would do something special, like give free merch away. You know what I mean? Just to show my appreciation for the people who stuck out through the grind. You know what I mean? Like you come to a show that I got in your city and you've been a fan for 5, 10 plus years, whatever the case may be. Bring you and 5 people, I'll let y'all in type deal. You know what I mean? Just to show my appreciation, just, stick with us. That's all I would say. But most importantly, take care of yourself, man. Health is big, man. Take care of yourself, whoever you are. Don't matter. Like it ain't. This ain't about us. This ain't about me, Revolver or Days. This is about us as a unit. Because if you stick with us, we gonna stick with you. And I mean, any fan that, even if you want to reach out to us, message us. You know what I mean? I'll give you my number so we can get on the phone and talk. That's the type of person that I am. I give my shirt off my back to damn near anybody, bro. So
Yeah. And I would say, if I had to give advice to my fans, it'd be, don't let what other people say break down what you want to do in life, man. Because I see a lot of people saying, "Hey, man, I want to do this, but what if this happens?" Like, no, I don't, and they're always saying that, man, and like, and like people like I had a fan come to me the other day, and he was like, "Hey, man," he's like, "I just want to say you're a huge inspiration, bro," and all this other stuff, man. And like it's hard to comprehend that stuff, and I'm like, well, what do you want to do in life, man? And they're like, well, I want to do this. I'm like, okay, so what have you done to pursue that? Like, what steps are you taking? Well, I've tried everything I can. Okay, well, what have you done? Well, I've done this and this. Well, that's 2, 3 things. Do if you want it, go get it, man. Don't limit yourself to what other people are limited to their stuff. It's like, oh, okay, I live here, so I'm gonna stay here and work at this 9 to 5 the rest of my life. No, man, go out there and get that stuff, man. If you can't do it in your 20s, you can do it in your 30s. If you can't do it in your 30s, you can do it in your 40s, bro. Like, if you can't do it in your 40s, you can do it in your 50s, man. Like, time is, people think time, life's so short and all this stuff, man. But it, like, you just have to have that passion, man. So, like, just keep grinding and fuck what people say, man. Honestly.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I have one question before we get into some more music here. Where in the hell can I get one of those shirts?
hey, as soon as we go off the air, we got you, bro. Fucking, I'll just have you, size, what I'm saying, everything like that for the shirt. We'll get it made for you. That's gonna be on us, bro. We'll send you one.
Oh man, that's love. If you, hey guy, I got some shirts left over from tour too. We can do like a swap.
Bet. Let's do it.
That, yeah.
So you just let me know y'all sizes too, and I can send those out.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Hell yeah.
But we're gonna get into some more music here. Brandon Clark sent in a couple of songs here. I'm not sure which one that he wanted me to play first. If you want to let me know, Brandon, that'd be great. Which one were you talking about? Because you sent in 2.
It looked like he said, when you play my music, can you make sure you play song Girls First?
Okay, got it. Yeah, I can do that. So this song here is Girl is Aztec Blue featuring How Toy. Looks like a TOI, I think it is. This guy's a rap artist and engineer from the UK. So
Check it
let's
out.
check this shit out.
Taylor about the fucking flag. Taylor about the fucking flex.
She love me, yeah, the way she hold me. Wow, she's thinking on me. I've been thinking all week. Honey, I ain't getting no sleep. Honey, do you feel my heartbeat? Oh, am I wasting my time on you? Maybe just a heads up, heads up. Oh, we've been down this avenue, but it's always where we end up, end up. I caught feelings that I won't let go. I told you, girl, I'll be there. You just let me know. I told you. Stop pushing on. Yeah, I don't wanna wake up. See you in my dreams, in my mind it's all made up. Cause I live this fantasy, you know. And I'm never glad to see you go. Yeah, I just need to spend one more minute with you. I can't take forever, tell me what I'm meant to do. If it's just a karma, hopefully she leaving soon. can't take no more, yeah, I'm sick of feeling you. She's like roses without petals, only ever see her in my mental. She's like roses without petals, only ever see her in my mental. Yeah, I need space to breathe, but you're the only space I need. So I just need to get some sleep, and hopefully you're waiting there for me. When I fall asleep, yeah, I don't wanna wake up. I see you in my dreams, in my mind it's all made up. Cause I live this fantasy, you know, and I'm never glad to see you go. Every night we play peekaboo, every morning's like a ghost of you. I hear my alarm and I got minutes on the clock. So for you, I guess I'll take a few. Tell me what it is you need, I get it, girl, I need you now. No, I don't get the message, are you here, but I can feel my heart cause it's beating out for you. I sleep in the dark just to listen out for you. I can feel my heart cause it's beating out for you. I sleep in the dark just to listen out for you. When I fall asleep, yeah, I don't wanna wake up. I see you in my dreams, in my mind it's all made up. Cause I live this fantasy, you know, and I'm never glad to see you go. When I fall asleep, yeah, I don't wanna wake up.
And that last song right there was Big B, Wake Up. If you're looking for my opinion on it, bro, it's not my type of music, but you definitely did your thing. You know, it's not really something that I would listen to on the daily basis, but you definitely went out and did your thing. It was on some Juice World vibes, and
I like the last one a little bit more, you know, like I feel like he has his uniqueness to it, you know, like it's like
hey, Days, I don't know what happened, but now it sounds like you're talking through a tin can.
No, I'm saying, I ain't changed. Can you hear us?
It sounds like you're talking through a tin can.
All right, about now?
Nope, still sounds like you're talking through a tin can.
Say we ain't changed nothing.
I ain't changed nothing either.
Oh, that's so weird. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Alright. Can you hear us?
It still sounds like what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm about to say we ain't changed nothing, bro. All I did was unmute. That's literally.
That's really fucking weird. I don't know why. Does it sound like hey chat, does it sound like it's coming through like a tin can on your guys' end? Let me know. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. I can still hear you. It's just it sounds like it's coming through a tin can. You accidentally maybe unplug something?
No, you know what? Let me. All right. What about now?
Nope.
No, you know what? Let me. Yeah, see, 'cause I got my live here too, but yeah, that shit do sound weird. What about now? Yeah, fuck, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
Y'all want to try leaving and rejoining?
Yeah, I'll do that real quick.
All right, cool. I'm gonna play some more music in between that. So while we're trying to get that taken care of, I'll play another track here. I'll actually play one of my tracks. This is called "Life Is Beautiful" featuring Starve and Flat Gaza.
Feel like
I'm never gonna change. Emotions are high when I dig my grave. Everything falls, but I'm always gonna raise. Shoot for the stars and I never look away. I don't want peace, niggas don't sleep. I've been living life every second feel weak. Every single person gon' change you me.
Hey, can you hear?
I can feel the cold wind down trying to green. Sleeping in your inner mind, I can feel your feelings lie. I can show you killer rhymes, everything I see in life. You could trust my little lies, sitting acting good and blind. I'm not what you wanna try, committing a homicide. Everything fades, living slow days, feeling lock chains. I can't move pain, I can't lose faith. I'ma lose brains, I can feel my inner thoughts falling out of place. Ay, falling in the killing race, never call a killing name. Slaughter anybody trying to come and catch a silly fate. You don't wanna be erased, creeping like a millipede. I can show you flames like the hatred of an enemy. I can go outside and look through the skies and realize the beauty. In life, I try so damn hard. I'm falling apart. I feel like my heart is changing. I can go outside and look to the skies and realize the beauty. In life, I try so damn hard. I'm falling apart. I feel like my heart is changing.
You can hear your heart beating though. You was good about a week ago. Now you're feeling old and beaten down. This is Fly Gaza, you know when the street around. From the Bronx to Colorado, now they know the sound. You never heard it like this. I'm so good if people wanna fight this. I'm good in every hood, it's just like this. Fly Gaza, you know they wanna bite this. Your words, so damn lifeless. My words, so damn priceless. High grind so hard, you need a price check. Mic check, all I wanna do is live right test. Distraction, they start to capping. No relaxing, they talk too much, but never see the action. I'm action, never asking, I got the passion, but you never see me flashing, cashing. I can go outside and look to the skies and realize the beauty. In life, I try so damn hard. I'm falling apart. I feel like my heart is changing. I can go outside and look to the skies and realize the beauty. In life, I try so damn hard. I'm falling apart. I feel like my heart is changing. I can go outside and look to the skies and realize the beauty. In life, I try so damn hard. I'm falling apart. I feel like my heart is changing.
Why am I always a bad guy? Treated like a game, million rarely a band I am just a sad guy living through this sad life. Only in my 20s, but I'm going through a midlife crisis. Fight this depression. Been dealing with this shit since 11. Didn't realize it then, but I realize it now. All my life I've been dealing with some fake friends, and I'm tired of the shit, got no patience. I gotta face it, make it, whether or not I got a fan base. Cold case, murder a track just because I am flawed. Not a god, but I wanna be, gotta be one of the greats. Headed to the top, fuck all of these snakes. I am irate, cause my fate got face fucked by a blade tucked under my tongue. Doesn't that sound fun?
I can go outside and look to the skies and realize the beauty.
In life, I try so damn hard. I'm falling apart. I feel like my heart is changing.
I can go outside and look to the skies and realize the beauty.
In life, I try so damn hard. I'm falling apart. I feel like my heart is changing.
And that song right there was Life is Beautiful by E-Roc, myself, featuring Flat Gaza and Starve. We are back with IllMindz. We got the...
We don't sound like we in a can now, right?
Nope, you sound perfect now.
Cool.
I don't know what the hell was going on there, but you sound much better. Man.
Fucking internet, man.
It be like that sometimes, man.
Hell
So
yeah.
let's get back to some shit here. How do you feel that the internet has impacted the music business?
A lot, bro. I feel like it really impacted artists, and it kind of, I'll be honest, it kind of screwed with artists a lot, bro, because yeah, it's easier to get it out there, but it's also hard to make money. It's harder to make money today, I feel like, with music than it was 20 years ago. So like
that's for damn sure.
And like the things the labels have had to do to like change in the past 20 years just to make profit from artists and tours and stuff like that. It's a lot.
I say in a sense, I feel like it's hurt it, but it's helped it. I feel like the way it's hurt it is just, I don't like to sound like a hater or anything, but you know what I mean? Just some of these artists is just like, dude, how the fuck did you get a record deal? But I get it. The record company saw dollar signs. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I get it. And in a way, I think it's helped because now you can search and you can get out there and you can listen to some of the dopest people who are independent. You know what I mean? And and then they can hit the scene, hit the ground running. And that's what I think is helped it in a way, but in a sense, I feel like it's kind of hurt it. So I'm 50-50 on it, to be honest.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think the internet is how we got fucking Lil Pump. We all know what a disaster that was.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't heard some artists, man, that, and I'm not saying that I'm above them or anything, and I can't do nothing but respect the grind. And but kudos to them. That's all I can say is, you did your thing, you got your deal, keep it rocking. All I say is with more of this music today that we gotta like actually, I heard some of Lil Uzi shit. He ain't too bad.
You know what happened to that shit?
No, I didn't.
I ain't a huge Lil Uzi fan personally.
Thing on his head, bro.
Oh shit.
He got a what on his head?
Yo, Lil Uzi, bro, he has a $24 million diamond implanted in his forehead.
You know what? I did see some dumb shit like that.
Dude, yeah, bro, you went crowd surfing, bro, and somebody tried snatching out of his forehead, bro. He took a photo, blood running down his face.
I don't understand that.
I don't either, man. I don't either. He's like,
I also just don't understand Lil Uzi in general.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what I say though? I actually heard Tech Nine say this in an album. He says, why hate on him? You know what I mean? Like, as far as people who like hate, you know what I mean? I'm like, and like I said, I don't like to sound like a hater, but one thing Tech Nine said in the interview, he said, why try to put these people down when they could be out there shooting, killing, jacking cars, you know what I mean? Doing shit like that. And I said, you know what? That's a fact. That's a fact right there. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's so true. And to me, it don't get no realer than that. You know what I mean? Even though you might not like their sound, you don't like what they talk about, you don't like this, they could be doing worse shit. And I have to agree with Tech Nine on that. To me, they could be out there doing dumb shit and fucking up the world like we have.
But they're still more famous than you. They be out there doing all this dumb shit, but they still more popular than you, type shit.
Right?
So they must be doing something right. So I definitely agree with where you're coming from on that, but at the same time, I'm like, some of these rappers are sus.
Definitely. No, that's a fact though. That's a fact. Like, that's real.
I ain't hating like that, but like, they sus.
Yeah.
But let me see here. I've got like a list of questions I ask. So I'm trying to go through, figure out which famous musicians do you admire?
Musicians.
I got back to Tech. I admire what Tech Nine does, man. He is I remember listening to Tech actually from one of my mom's ex-boyfriends. His name is Two. I remember him bringing the cassette tape in, and I had to pop that motherfucker in and push play.
Damn, a
And
cassette, my dude.
a cassette tape. That's the first time I ever heard Tech Nine, and it was that song called Kansas City. And to see how he has went from there, like, so I grew up listening to Tech, you know, going from the '90s all the way till now. So when I heard that song, I was just like, I fell in love. I was like, damn, like that's it, you know. But I know when I buzz, I could do it every day with a mouth full of lust. If you really must, get with a 9mm gun and trust. Like and the way he did that, I was just like, oh my God. Like I couldn't do nothing but just like it caught my attention because Bone Thugs and Harmony is my all-time favorite group.
Okay.
And so hearing their style, then I heard Twista, then I heard some Busta Rhymes, then I'm hearing Tech Nine. I'm just like, that style, that's what I like. So that's why I lean more towards of somebody who can chop and do shit like that. But I like R&B and everything like that. But if I had to say one person that I admire the most for what he's done, has to be Tech Nine, because that dude came from absolutely nothing. And like I said, I remember listening to him before Strange Music came along. So
Oh yeah. What about you, Days?
I have to go. I'm just gonna name off 5.
Okay.
So go with Tech Nine. I'd have to go with Hobson, MGK. Real inspiration of mine would be he's still up and coming artist. He goes by B Mike. He's the one who really got me into music. And then for the last one, man, I'd probably have to shout out to like Chris Webby, man. Chris Webby is like a huge inspiration to me as well. So
all right, well, I gotta. No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, if I had to add another one of the most underrated artists that I've ever listened to, Haystack.
Haystack's class.
I think I opened up for Haystack.
Yeah, Haystack, and then I gotta say SPM. I'll have to say them two added to my list, because to me, I don't feel like a lot of people listen to them like they should. And like if you can actually sit down and listen to them, and I know some people are like, oh, I don't like their voices, but I'm like, who gives a fuck about how they, you know, what are they talking about? That's what I look into for an artist. And Haystack, that song called Dadgummit, one of my all-time favorite songs by that dude.
Yeah, I think I opened up for Haystack a couple of years ago when he came through on tour with Static G.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Dude's cold, man.
I didn't stay and watch the whole show because I think it was on like a Sunday, and I'm like, I gotta go home. I gotta work in the morning.
Hit that 9 to 5.
But and you were talking about Bone Thugs. I'm in a group with Von Sage. You remember Von Sage, right?
Yeah, shout out to Von Sage, man. Hey.
I'm in a group with him called Ice Kings, and before I was actually in the Ice Kings, the Ice Kings actually opened up for Lazy Bone.
Okay. Hell yeah.
But another question I was gonna ask here was, we all like Tech Nine. What was you already said yours, Revolving, but what was the first Tech Nine song that you listened to? I'll tell mine too.
My first Tech Nine song I listened to, man. Damn, bro. Shit, bro. I think it was it was either Am I a Psycho or Dysfunctional. It was one of those two.
I know. I don't know that I know the second one, but I definitely know that first one, Am I a Psycho, with Hobson and B.O.B.
Yeah.
That shit is dope as fuck.
Yeah, it was either that. I think it was Dysfunctional though. I think his song Dysfunctional caught my eye.
Which album is that one on?
Fuck.
You said Dysfunctional?
Yeah.
I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? With Chris Calico.
Yeah, it's Chris Calico.
I don't know that one. That's one.
Yeah, hey, look that shit up, bro. I can tell you that shit is. Yeah. That song dope as fuck.
I know that shit word for word, bro.
But the first, and I'll tell you, I told you I'd tell you guys mine. But my first Tech Nine song I ever listened to was, and I think I told Nerda King, who got me into this. Shout out to him. He's a sponsor of this show, Armageddon Productions. I did it. You know, he does his Armageddon radio sometimes. I don't know if he's still really doing it right now. But I told him on one of his shows that I told him the wrong song. So I'm going to come on here and correct myself. The first Tech Nine song I ever listened to was Hope for a Higher Power.
Oh yeah, that's shit's dope.
I only have heard that.
That shit's dope. We'll listen to that. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the first Tech Nine song I ever listened.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's see. We got about 9 minutes left in.
Okay.
You guys like wrestling at all?
Wrestling?
Like WWE?
Yeah, like WWE type shit.
I used to
Oh,
the
shit.
old school
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I like WWE more, but WWE is tight.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of coming up with questions as I think of them.
Hell yeah.
But fun fact about me is I'm actually joining a wrestling promotion out of Grays Lake, Illinois.
Word.
My
Well,
label.
yeah.
Congrats on that.
Tune in with that.
Oh yeah, man. Do you have anything wise like coming up with like in your music career, like anything you're looking forward to, like anything lined up?
I've got some things that I can't talk about yet on the air. I'll tell you after the show, but I got something that I've not really been talking about on the.
Okay.
Got you.
Right on.
But I'm working on my album, and I'm trying to get that released next year. I'm probably gonna go down to my label, because my label, I'm in Minnesota, but my label's based out of Northern Illinois.
Oh, okay.
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 They're like 40 minutes north of Chicago.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking I might take a little bit of time and go down there and re-record my album.
Right.
And just kind of do it that way.
Yeah, you gotta pump them albums out, man. I'm in the middle of dropping an EP. We want that dropped by mid-October for sure.
Hell yeah, I look forward to hearing that.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We actually we get to go out to San Francisco in October, actually next month, to go meet out with some A&Rs for Atlantic Records, bro. So that I feel like that's gonna be dope as hell.
You meeting up with who?
Some A&Rs from like Atlantic Records.
Oh, okay, shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited as hell for that, man. Like, blessed for the opportunity, man.
For damn sure.
And
that's gonna be dope for real. I hope for the best for you guys with that.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we got that the opportunity given to us for our competition. We actually placed top 5 in this competition up in Denver a while back. I think it was like June or July.
Yeah, something like that.
It was June or July.
Yeah, because I think it was shortly before you guys came out for the UB show, wasn't it? Or was it?
That was after.
No,
the
it
UB
was
show?
after. It was after that.
Yeah, because I think I remember you guys talking to me about that.
Yeah. And that's cool, man. I'm extremely humbled for that, man. And I've never seen the ocean before, man. So I'm excited.
Me either. So
I've never seen the Pacific Ocean. I've seen the Atlantic, but I ain't never seen the Pacific.
Yeah,
I ain't seen either one.
Pacific. Well, let's see. Do you guys have any useless talents?
Yeah, actually, I got you. 1 second.
Oh, bet. Let's fucking go. No one's really had an answer for me on this one, so let's go.
I say a useless talent. I mean, not really. I mean, other things that I do on the side.
Like, this is gonna be interesting. Like I said, I've never had anyone really answer.
Well, he
this
walked
question.
out the room, so I'm wondering what he doing.
I'm really glad I asked this question now. Like,
well, I just need him to tell me if I got to get out the way. Like that's all I need to know. But I say besides, I wouldn't say a useless talent is, but I like to cut hair. That's definitely one thing I like to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd say that's more of a useful talent than a useless talent.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Check this out.
Are you about to chug fucking water?
I'm about to chug some fucking water, dog.
Oh my God.
Bro. All right, sky down for 3, homie. 2 7.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
That is definitely a useless talent.
Definitely a useless talent. Yes.
I wasn't expecting that shit, bro.
That shit funny as hell.
Oh my God, bro.
I got a lot of useless talents.
Hey,
man.
he stayed doing some off the wall shit. That's one thing I can say.
Swear
Hey
though.
man, that off the wall shit be funny as hell though.
Like he's never shown me he could chug water like this ever. We've been knowing each other almost 2 years, and right now, live on the interview for you, bro, he can chug water in like this is a regular water bottle from Walmart, and yeah, he chugged it in like what 2.5 3 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Hey, Dazed.
What up?
You know a person by the name of Tracy Leigh Erickson?
Hey, that's his mom.
Oh, that's my mom. Shout out, mom. What she say? Hold up.
She commented on the live saying you got to try paying for his bottle of water.
Yo, bro. Yo, I swear. Yo, growing up, man, I had like bottles of water just stacked in my room, bro. Swear to God.
Bro,
Trying to pay for his water.
you gotta give it back and shout out to mom.
Yeah, shout out to my mom.
Shout out to your mom, bro.
Dealing with my PS.
That's
Oh
funny,
my
man.
God. All right. Well, I think we're about to wrap this up here. So thank you again to IllMindz Entertainment, Dazed and Revolver for coming on, spending a little time with me.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you for having us, man. Yeah, this is a honor and a blessing. We appreciate you for the exposure, bro. So
Hell yeah.
yes,
No, it was when you guys first came out to Minnesota, I was grateful to meet you guys. Like, you guys are super dope, and I hope more people see this and check you guys out. Shout out to your family too, Revolver. They've been tuning in all night.
Oh yeah. My mom was in here watching. What up, mama? I know my lady. I know she in the next room, but she's still watching too. Probably my kids too, to be honest.
Dro Hernandez says H Boys in this.
Yeah, H Boys. I'm a Hernandez boy, so H Boys in it. You already know, man. Fucking shout out to my cousin Dro. I just want to say to my entire family, man, I love you guys. We're doing this for us. This ain't about, this ain't about me and just Days. This is about our families as well. And they've been on this journey with us since we linked. And yeah, man, I can't do nothing but just shout out to his family. Well, I say our family because we are family. You know what I'm saying? This is like my little brother here. So definitely.
Hell yeah.
And I gotta say, shout out to your family.
Right.
Like,
shout out to your family. Shout out.
Hell yeah. I mean, my dad's the one that's letting me do this over at his house for the time.
Shout out, Pops.
Hell yeah. All right, well, we going to take off for the night. Hopefully we'll be back next week. I'll let you guys know. Like I said, this is the last time I'm going to be doing this over at my dad's house since he's moving this weekend. So I'll let everybody know what the plan is, hopefully sometime this week. But much love to everybody. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a great rest of your night.
All right, hell yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Love y'all, man.